Hello and welcome once again to the Dansoft POS tutorials. A quick recap. In the previous videos, we've looked at how to register your business to the Dansoft Gamers POS system. We looked at the settings, how to set up, we looked at the different settings of the system to your precision. Then we looked at the product creation, we looked at the product module where we looked at the variations, we looked at the categories, we looked at units and all the other stuff of how to create a product that suits your business. Different businesses have different products. You could have a service business. So for the service business, the only difference is you just unmark the manage stock, manage stock. The option, you just unmark it, then it becomes a service. Yeah, so we then looked at the purchases, how to make a purchase. So we create a product, but then we need to actually have actual stock into the business. So we created the product and then we stocked from the supplier, and then currently our system now has stock for the products that we have. Now today we're going to drop back a little and look at the user management. Yeah, now that we have our product set, we need to know which people are going to be using our system. So today we're going to look at the user management module. So we shall go ahead and log in. Okay. So this is our dashboard. Remember, we've not made any sales, so all these parts are empty. We made purchases yesterday, but by default this dashboard looks at the day you are at. So this only is looking at today. So today we've not made any sales, but if we drop back to about 7 days, we should be able to see the purchases we previously made. Yeah, but we shall look to today. So this time we're going to be looking at the user management module. So for the user management module, since for the trial we are limited to only one user, I needed to upgrade to a better package. So I had to purchase the extended version so that more options are unlocked. So to see that, you go to your settings and then go to subscriptions. So as you can see, I've purchased an extended module. These are the ones that we had. I had the trial, now I've upgraded to the extended. So this is what we are running so that more users are unlocked. So I'll go back to our user module. So we have the user management. Under it, we have users, we have roles, and then the commission agents. Now the users are those people who are going to be accessing the system. Now this could be your fellow employees in the business. Maybe you have a cashier, maybe you have sales personnel. So all you have to do is create their accounts as users. As you can see right now, I already have my account as the admin. So I'm going to create an account maybe for a cashier. Yeah, we could use that. Two accounts could work for this example. So let's go ahead. So if you looked at the admin account, I can choose to edit it. Inside the edit, I can change the prefix for my name. I can change my names, the email. I can make the account active or not active. Let's first save it. If it's marked as inactive, Let's see. Okay, that's bad. I cannot. I cannot deactivate. Okay, if I deactivate the account, I will not be able to access the other parts because it's the only account on the system. So if it's deactive, so that means that I'm preventing myself from accessing the other parts. So I will not risk that because if I logged out by mistake, I would not have access to the system anymore because it's only one account, and I would have set it to deactivate or inactive. So we shall try that thing with another account we shall make. So if checked or unchecked, check or uncheck to make the user inactive or active. So here you can be able, here you can allow the login, and then you can be able to set your new password in case you've forgotten. This is where you set the roles for that specific user, and then the access locations. For this case, we only have one location, but even though for the package now I've just paid for, we could add different locations. So this user, you can set which locations the user can be able to access. So you could have a second location as your store, and then maybe the user is a storekeeper, so they will have access to only the store. So you give them access to only the specific store, or the other can be maybe a cashier. So a cashier does not have to have access to all the other locations. The commission percentages, and then the maximum discount that person, this specific user is supposed to have. And then the uh, only allow access to selected contacts in sales and purchase. Okay, yeah, this is possible. You can limit the access this user to which contacts or clients they can have access to give the sales commission or percentage. Yeah, so down here you have the details of that user. You know, you need to keep information about your user. So this part looks at the biodata of that user, the social media accounts, the guardian, all the information you can have about your employee. The bank details, these are for the payments. You can add bank details. You could add any other payment platforms that you might need. The HRM is the human resource management part. So if we went to the HRM and created the departments, you could set which department you want that user to have access to. It could be the operations, maybe the sales or the marketing department. So you just select which one it is. Right now we've not yet looked at the HRM, so we are unable to use this part. And then you put the designations, what post do they hold in that department. That's the HR part. And also for the payroll, these are the payments that you're going to give them. So you would choose the location and then the salary for that particular person. Maybe you pay them 500,000 per month, or it could be per year or per week, depending on how you make your payments. And then you could still under HRM, this is where we set the payrolls. You could add the other components. The components could be the benefits that you give them. Maybe they get maybe the transport allowances and any other benefits that you would want to add on them. If they were added in the HRM, you would have to just select which ones you want to add for this particular person. So I'll delete this, and then okay, I'll just click update. So those are the details for the particular user. And if we went back to the users, we could easily add a new user, and then I'll call that person Henry. Maybe the last name could be Katamba. The email could be Henry Katamba at gmail.com. The active, the login, maybe this I can set for them to set their own username. So maybe his username is Henry K, and the password could be maybe let me set a password. Okay, let me confirm that. Okay, and then the role, we're going to look at the roles. Right now, by default, the system gives you the admin and the cashier, but you could set other different roles. So let me set Henry as a, as a cashier. So the admin can access all locations, but the other roles that you create, you would have to limit them to whatever you would prefer. So so this one, I would say maybe he has only access to the pharmacy. And then this part, I don't have to add it for them. Maybe I could add a maximum discount this person can give, which is a 5%. Maybe sure. Maximum discount percentage that a user can give during sales. Leave it blank. Okay, that's 5%. That's the maximum they can give. These details are not going to fill, but they seem too obvious. You can just fill them up depending on the employee you have or the user you want to add. I'm going to fill up the bank details, but also the same, obvious. And then also these parts are not going to fill in because I haven't looked at the HRM module. Maybe after we look at the HRM, we could come back and look at this. I could look at the payroll, and then I'll say I'll give him 600,000 per month, and then I save that user. So my user is saved, and Henry's account username is this plus the password that I've just created. And basically that's all you have to do when adding a new user. But then when let's look at the roles next, because preferably we would have created the roles before we create our users, because you need to know what you want those people to do before those people are actually brought in. It's like employing new people. You need to know what they need to do first. Like what is the vacancy? What are they coming to fill up in? So let's go to the roles anyways. I just did this because this was the order. Users were coming first. So when it comes to the roles, we have the admin. The admin has access to everything. That's why his account is not editable. And then the cashier, there's a very long list of roles that you would mark out, which you would want for specific people. Now the cashier, we have the cashier as the new role. And then, you know what, since the cashier is already created, let's create a new person. Let's create a new role, and let's say maybe this person is the what? I'm not sure. Maybe a marketing role. So the permissions, we could say this person has permissions. Others view export button. No, they don't need to export anything. Can they access the users? Maybe they can view the users, but they cannot do anything else. They cannot add, edit, or delete. As a matter of fact, why should they see the users? The roles, they shouldn't see the roles. They shouldn't see the suppliers, nothing at all. Their job is just to market. So can they see the customers? Maybe their own customers, the ones they add, but not all other users' customers. View customers with no sale. Yeah, since they're doing marketing, they can view customers with no sale for 1 month. They can view customers with no sale for 3 months. Yeah. They can view sales with no customer 6 months. Let's just take up the whole 1 year. Yeah. So view customers irrespective. I think they should view, since we are looking at okay, they should look at all customers, but only the ones that have not given us sales, so that they could market to them. Can they add new users? Yes, they can. Can they edit? Yes, they can, but they cannot delete. For the products, can they view products? Yeah, they can view products. Can they add? No, it's not their job. They cannot edit, they cannot delete. They cannot add opening stock or even review purchase prices. No, of course not. Do they do anything to do with the purchases? No. Let me see. Adjust. No, 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 no. No, they don't have to do anything. Can they sell? Yeah, maybe. They can view the post screen. Can they add the post screen sale? Maybe. Yes. Yes. In case, let's say, they have a sale, maybe you've told them they'll do marketing and maybe some sales. So yeah, they can have access to this. Can they edit a sale? Nope. Can they edit the price? Nope. Can they discount? Can they edit discount on? No, but they can print the invoice. When it comes to the sales, can they view all sales? Only their sales. Yeah. What else? No. View the sales only. No, only sales. Add the sale. Yeah, they can add. Update a sale. Nah. Commission agent can view their own. Maybe. Yeah. So you can look through depending on the business that you have. For the drafts, I think they can view their own drafts. They can edit. It's okay. You can delete your own draft. The quotations, I don't think they deal with quotations. So they can view their own, but okay. The shipment, own shipment. But these are marketing people. Well, I don't, anyway. Cash register, no. Brands, no. Tax, no. Units, no. Categories, no. Reports, no. Settings, no access to settings. No access to expenditures. Home screen, yes. Accounts, no, they cannot view our accounts. And then for the CRM, yes, they can access the follow-up. It could be, okay, their own, can access their own leads. They can access their own campaigns. They can access contact login. No, no, no. Access sources. Yeah, these they can access. The sources, the life stage of the client. Yes, and they access the proposal, the essentials. Oh my God, these things are too many. Yeah, they can add and view their own leave. They don't approve. No way. View their own attendance, allow user to enter from the web. Yeah, this okay. Even from the app. Yeah, this okay. They can view, but they cannot add. They cannot. No, they can view. No, 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 no. Create a message. No, they can view. No, they don't. No, 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 no. This for the admin only. That's well. That's according to me. But for you, you could add just everything according to the way that suits you. The manufacture module, the marketing people, they have no access to that, and they have no access to the super admin. So no. Well, let me see. Yeah, basically, that's our marketing role. So in case we created a new user, what do you mean by you created him? He's right here. Okay. Well, I don't know why it brought the error, but and it created the role anyway. So going back to the users, now that we have that role, I can go to Henry Katamba and edit this time and then set him where the roles, for the roles, and then set him as a marketing personnel. So all the other roles will apply to him, and everything that I've limited, he will not see in his account. But for this case, I'll just keep him as a cashier, and then I'll update this. So we've seen two things so far. We've looked at how to create a user and how to add the new roles and how to attach those new roles to that specific user. So the next thing that we're going to look at are the commission agents. Now the commission agents could be within your business or outside your business. It's simple, you just have to add. It's like adding a user. This one I'll call maybe Jonan. The last name, let's see. I'll call him Fish. Then he's called Jonan Fish at gmail.com. And then his contact number could be 0744444444. And his address, maybe he lives at Park. Yeah. And the commission that he gets of his sales is maybe 5%. And then I'll save. Yeah, so we have a commission agent who is called John and Fish, and he doesn't have to have access. Now that's the difference, because the users have, you could give them permission to access the system, but the commission agents, they don't have to access the system. So these are people who are not exactly part of the business, or they're just contractors. They are not exactly fully part of the business. So you just need every dime looked at and taken care of. So you look at everyone as long as they work with the business, as long as they transact with the business. Yeah, so we created our commission agent. We shall see where we need, his use comes in. Yeah, so we've, I think we've looked at the user management module, and we've exhausted every part. We've looked at the users. We've looked at the roles, how to create them. So for the users, you can, in case you want to view a user, for the details, you just click the view button, and then it will show you all the details of that user. Let's see. So if I click on view, Henry Katamba is a cashier. His account is active, and then this the biodata. So all his social medias, you have them. So you have full access to this person, the permanent address and the current address. Maybe this could be the parents' home, and maybe where they're renting right now. The bank details, you have them, and then the HRM details for the payment that you're giving them. Yeah, so the documents, in case there are any other documents that you have, you can just upload them, or you can, yeah, you can add all the details of your employees to the system, and the system helps you have understand the people you're dealing with all together, having all information about that person. Yeah, so any edits that happen to the account, they will be listed under activities, and then you can easily just switch between the users, so that you look at all different users that you have. So Daniel, who is the admin, and all the, just like we've looked at the other person. And well, I guess that's all that we have for today. Thank you for watching along with me. And if these videos seem useful to you, you could help us by subscribing and hitting the bell button so that you will receive notifications for any other new updates or uploads that we shall be pushing. Thank you so much.